one more video that I'm uploading kind of late, 1/30/2020, right now. Um, I'm gonna be real. They're trying to blind the Empress, or they're trying to blind the Empress a certain type of way. I think it's something to do with Medusa, but I think, and it was a V8 commercial. It was something to do with Medusa, and I think they're trying to blind one of the empresses. Another person is saying they probably, it's not gonna matter about certain things, but that's the person that's gonna really try to really kill the empress because, they have to go about their life a certain type of way, and it won't be that type of excitement. So they have a person that they're prepping that's supposed to be dull for the new excitement. So my wife is having a real affair. She got like a little side boyfriend. She's prepping, and she's finding excitement through him. And then she's just waiting to build up enough emotions till she wants to kill herself and doesn't care about anything no more. So most likely it's an empress that I'm not close to that manipulated and got into some position of power that she wasn't supposed to, and probably bribed probably some probably some high elected high society electrical person that you would elect to certain things, and then on top of it, through time, they probably washed it down through their lineages and bloodlines, and they try to fix their look, and then you probably have another one that's trying to do the same thing, and then you have a person that's that fell into the entrapment, and they're just trying to keep it going. So she got a new boyfriend. She's trying to commit affair because somebody else is jealous of another empress. You have another empress jealous of another empress from doing the wrong thing. So most likely,
What should we do with it first?
Road trip.
Yes. Road trip.
How hot is the Diablo chili?
Well, you gotta find a way.
So most likely this probably happened already. Most likely probably some new animals. It started probably most likely in the zodiac. Probably some new animals, and they try to put a new breed or something that killed off and caused the disease in the bloodline and triggered the disease, just like what's happening in China right now. And then other people are just dying, so they're trying to cover it up. And then on top of it, it's just like the element Empress and the Empress of Love. Once somebody violates her within her, that means they're definitely gonna kill her. And then on top of it, she just wants favoritism a certain type of way, and the brute force and the brute force inside that legacy, lineage, and bloodline probably got certain wrong individuals, wrong marriages, bad people that made decisions to get married, and then they forcefully got information, and they just ended off people legacy and lineage. Probably something happened to people in Europe or something, and then they're in danger. Like I told you, I already seen in a skull and it was like a skull and bones situation, but I already seen it. I already seen when they hit her with the shotgun, and then they were up in her mansion, and they just had it hostage, and they just try to put everybody away, so they don't want people knowing about certain houses. And then on top of it, they want to blind the empress from seeing another empress, probably for some because of some beauty and jealousy. And you gotta remember, I'm the real Isaac. So in the paradigm of time, what you think is going on right now. So, but another person's probably taking advantage of it, and then on top of it, they're holding it for ransom for my empress because they probably know some sensitivity or certain science, and then she's just trying to see what's going on top of it before they do it to her. And they're probably gonna do that to her empress. So they're getting rid of certain innocent empresses of social star charts, or probably certain decisions are made vitally through certain sacredcy or love or something. And they, like I said, some love empresses I think fell because they probably broke their oath and let other people break their oath and bad marriages. So probably most likely is a situation. So this is the third video that this is a third video, but I'm uploading it late. I'm not gonna upload it right away. And people try to probably manipulate because of the information that I know, and they just probably going about it because of what happened with Rags, Edge, Blade, and Shield and the individuals in Africa, and then they probably got into legacy and lineage of certain things, and they're just keeping it going a certain type of way, and they just manipulating the physics. And then on top of it, they don't know that there's a close cut from something else, and then another person doesn't want you to know that they're animalistic. They probably have some bacteria or disease because they're not the purity, and it's keep on reacting a certain type of way. So they probably try trying to cover it up. At a point in time, they got to be cut off a certain type of way, like a star being. So most likely a star being or something that got caught up in certain other things, and other individuals of high politicians or probably other high society or social society that tried to frame high politicians of high society because they wanted to know the reason of their secrecy and other things, or bad marriages, or cause the fall to their legacy and lineage because certain things wasn't fair. Probably another person mad at Medusa for certain things in magic and physics probably carrying out to other people. Also, it could be other things also. So it's just all linking up to a periodical spread of a graph, like with cracks of certain things in the paradigm. Turn on the lights, glows the whole room. Turn off the lights, glows the whole room. You know what I'm saying? It's same thing, a paradigm of time, and then just going about. So it could be so many different things. It could be so many different things a certain type of way. But I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be real about certain things. But you know, I don't want to say certain things, and then you have people probably in their marriages with their children, and they're scared because they can't remember, and they wondering if something was shunned away. Because you gotta remember, somebody sell their soul in the paradigm also. So they're scared. They saying they're scared. So you got undercovers of people that done fucked up, that don't want other people to know, and they're trying to get back from fucking up, and they want the empress to change the decision, the choice that they made, because they don't want to be looked upon in a legacy and lineage a certain type of way. And then on top of it, they just trying to cover up the bad decision that they made in the paradigm when they gave up the empress and didn't care for their legacy and lineage or bloodline into the real spirituality. Say they didn't know, they probably knew, and then other people's just forcefully going about it because they just want the attention through time, because they don't want to end up fucked up out there and nobody can help them. So another person, it could be many situations a certain type of way, because if you do something, you do it in the paradigm so other people know. So if you sell your soul, it's like you're selling your empress. You don't care about your family or your point of enlightenment that leads to your family, and it's just the end of the world. So if a person's trying to get into good emotions through the paradigm of time, it's going to cause a very tragic event a certain type of way. And then on top of it, remember what happened to me in Boogie Night. Niggas trying to break my heart and my consciousness, and then other type of situations, other people took it heartfelt. Probably certain people, certain empresses probably really got mad at situations because somebody did something like that. And then on top of it, I told you some of the empresses of love might have broke their oath of love, and then I might know information about an empress, and once she violated that, because she knows I'm not, if she breaks that oath, they don't want me to remember because they don't want to lose their power a certain type of way. But they already did it to themselves, but they just want somebody to blame them because they want to go out with a last hurrah a certain type of way. So it could be many different situations of suicidal, psychotic people that tried to kill Japanese and Asian empresses because they were jealous of the way they looked a certain type of way, or a certain type of indigenous Indian or Caucasian empresses because they were jealous the way they looked. Probably most likely Azazel, and then probably know about it because they were the leading people, people with genocides with Rags, Edge, Blade, and Shield in them, because Rags, Edge, Blade, and Shield was trying to cause a genocide in Africa, and they were trying to cause a genocide in other places around the world, but they were trying to network a certain type of way with it because of the 10 astrological jewel empresses' children and other individuals. Then you had pre-prime trans empresses, probably Ice Galaxy empresses that gone wrong, that done offended me, that did certain things, and then when they feel if I realize, so a lot of people's prolonging situations because they're kind of nervous about the things that they made choices, because if the parent is not around, everybody's partying, they don't care. So it's like Xerxes' house. It's like if the parents not around, everybody's partying and they don't care, and then there's whatever can happen. You know what I'm saying? And then you have empresses that protect me because they just want to live that wild life, but then that's an excuse for the zodiacs and certain other social calendars because they just want to live that wild life and they just want that excitement a certain type of way because they know some people have to have ethics and be educated to what they are, and some people don't know who they are, and they done did so much sex a certain type of way. They done had some new mutants that don't even have stars, or certain people that was put away a long time ago, or certain stars because of certain things that happen, and then they form in their anatomy again through a time without other people's permission. Probably broke order and rank. They probably trying to break the rules, probably trying to break points of honor. So people kind of mad. You got a couple people that's kind of mad out there, and they manipulate the situation like a real disease. So you got to be very careful. And then look, and then they got homie right there. So you have to figure it out, and they didn't put hands on the nigga. They didn't put hands on the nigga. So, you know, you got a whole heap of situations going on. So good luck, guys. You know, I do know what's going on in my life, but I choose not to say certain things and keep the fuck away from me because I shouldn't have to speak about it. So that should just tell you, you gotta be very careful to other people out there driving cars. It's just like, why would I make a car? It's for comfortability. I'm getting old. It's for the comfortability of myself also as a person, and another person's trying to wear me out, and then they trying to live the life of luxury, like Lex Luger or probably certain other people because they know I'm the head of the social star chart, or other families a certain type of way and other things that they did, and then they just want the money. They want people, you know, people wanting people to get divorced, take their money, their mansion, and their property, and they probably going through their affairs and their things, just like what they did to the people in Europe, and then now they're just trying to figure out everything so they don't want people to wake me up a certain type of way because, oh my God, you're gonna wake up Zeus. Oh my God, you know they be done this and then that, and then on top of it, they're telling other people that what they done did because they're gonna go do it to them too because they're not gonna stop. They already done did it. So then the involvement of why they did it and all type of stuff. So you know somebody had the perfect master plan in certain type of ways that led up in all type of ways in physics. So good luck, guys. Keep the fuck away from me, you bad people, you fucked up people and otherly loving people. If you upright and honest and innocent, and you know I love you, keep your oath. And if you're the one of the ones that made the bad choices and caused people and fucked up, you're the cause of the reason why other people fucked up. Because it's just you were stupid and you should have knew the seriousness of what was going on in your life. That's just basically the real answer. But have a wonderful day. Bye bye, guys.